I am in Middlefield, Ohio. You've probably have heard me talking of this place in the past, and I am up here for a very special reason. I thought I would bring you guys along for the ride. As the sign said, this is a very large Amish population here. And I think there is a local ordinance that if you live in this town, you must have firewood for sale out in your yard. During my early days of firewood sales, I lived up here. I was up here all the time looking for and buying firewood, bringing it back to my house, getting it stacked and dried. And this is a really neat part of the country. If you're ever up here in Northeast Ohio, go to Middlefield. This is where all the sawmills are. All of the big logs from my area come up here. A lot of pallet factories. And we are here because of this place off to the right. This is the new Hartville Hardware. They have opened a second one, and I would say that Hartville is sitting on a gold mine where they've built this place. The one in Hartville is the largest hardware store in the world, and I hear that this one is almost as big, but not quite. We are up here today because they are having an open house for their firewood machines, and we're going to be hooking up with the Logox people. And I will take you on inside and check it out. It is slightly wet outside, so maybe we'll just stay in here. I don't see much going on. I see the Logox log splitter down there, the timber ox. I see some Wolf Ridge log splitters. I see a Logosaw sawmill. There's a Wolf Ridge splitter. So let's get on out and let's see what they got going on here. Yeah, here you go, a nice truck. Oh look, a Chevy must have been parked here. It is windy out here and it is cold. Someone took our summer away from us here in Northeast Ohio. But here I am at Hartville Hardware and they're having an open house. This store is brand new. It is an 80,000 square foot hardware store with a 40,000 square foot lumber yard. And they got, man, look at these slabs here. Look at the size of this sawmill. There's Jerry and Cody.
Hi, Joe.
What size log will this the sawmill run?
Up to 59 inch.
59 inch?
Yeah.
Good heavens. This is the biggest sawmill I've ever seen. On sale here at Hartville Hardware.
That's right.
All right. So here's another Logosaw. These are made in Sweden. They were at the International Firewood Expo. We have some Wolf Ridge log splitters. A 28 Pro. And a 17 XS. All right. They also sell trailers, but I hear a machine down here running. There we go. This is the vertical 17 VS Wolf Ridge. Hartville Hardware is a major dealer for Wolf Ridge, but they are also a major dealer for the Timber Ox Summit log splitter. And there's Austin Roberts. How are you doing? Splitting up a log here. This is a Kohler 14 horsepower Timber Ox Summit, made by a joint venture between the Logox company and Timberwolf.
Yeah.
And this is all made in America.
100%.
That's amazing. Way to go. Even the hat that Austin is wearing is made in America. So everyone, you may recognize Austin Roberts. He is the owner, managing director, and grand poobah of the Logox company. And, you know, I don't want to get mushy on you here, Austin, but this is what I like about the firewood industry. The Logox is an A+ brand, and here you are. You're out here standing in the cold and the rain, and you are just here, hanging out. You're accessible, and you care. And, you know, we were talking earlier about the log splitter. This was a collaboration, not just with some key people like this guy, but you listened to the comments on the YouTube videos about this.
Yeah. So when we rolled this out last summer at the International Firewood Expo, as you'll probably recall, we had a much smaller engine on it, a 9 horsepower Honda on it, and that just wasn't pushing it as fast as we wanted to, and it wasn't pushing as fast as everyone on YouTube wanted it to.
Yeah, they wanted to be faster.
They wanted it faster, so we amped it up. And so we put a 14 horsepower on it. We changed some things around, put a larger tank on it, pushing 22 gallons per minute. You know, so it's not only powerful with 30 tons of splitting force, but it's also really fast with that sub 5 second cycle time, around 4.7 seconds full cycle.
So Austin, I have a Timber Ox at my wood yard, and it is legit. But go ahead and talk about what you feel makes this machine unique.
What we wanted to do was to take everybody's years of experience and all the things that people over the years have sort of suffered in silence with their old I-beam splitters.
Yeah.
And be able to solve those issues. And that was kind of how we started off. We wanted to have it be the ultimate log splitter that we would want to use ourselves. So, you know, with that, we wanted to have a nice, reliable American-made engine with a Kohler Command Pro with a 14 horsepower. It's got an electric start, which is nice, and then it also has a pull start backup to it. And of course, we got the in-house made regen valve on that Timberwolf makes in store in-house.
Oh, wow.
Also, the cylinder, the 4-inch cylinder here, is also made in-house at Timberwolf. So they've got a pretty high degree.
Yeah, and the battery's tucked away.
It is, yeah, it's tucked away nicely. You're not seeing a big hose farm behind it.
Yeah.
You're also not seeing the cylinder behind it because we've put all of that underneath.
Yeah,
underneath this main thing
tucked
here.
Underneath.
Yeah, so not only is that also going to help deaden the sound and make it a little bit quieter, right, because you don't have the engine up somewhere near your head, but it's also keeping all of that out of the elements.
Yeah.
In this nice big flat table. I like the step wedge here. This is, you know, as Dan showed, who's also part of the design advisory board on Back 40 Firewood, this is a traditional Timberwolf design, but this what gets the large log split. It gets the split going and then pushes through. This is nice and tall, about 12 inches high. And then also you've got the ram here. This is the 360-degree no-slip design here, and this is with this boilerplate design. It locks nicely into the wood, so you don't have to worry about the wood running up the front of that.
Yeah. I was going to brag on the splitting power and that we would be splitting gum, but, you know, this is poplar, so nice, nothing to write home about there. Yeah. But I know from experience that the power is for real, and the speed is too. For a hydraulic splitter, now, you know, my bias is with the kinetic splitters, but the hydraulic ones are catching up to them, and this is certainly on the list.
Yeah, and best of both worlds there too, right? So you're getting the speed that you're not going to outwork, but you're also getting the power and reliability of
they're not as fussy. Like this one, you know, you can just leave this out in the rain. It's not going to get all gummed up and quit working on you like a kinetic. But, you know, it's just a nice looking machine. And what I like about it is that it's not just different, but it is functionally different.
Yeah.
You know, it serves a role that doesn't get addressed a lot, you know, with the big work table and how it folds up nicely. It ships nicely, guys. It comes in a pallet in this nice little crate.
Yeah. And what you're also going to find is it's nice to work around too. It's kind of narrow. you don't have the beam to walk around as you're going from one side to another.
Austin, so the Logox is a supplier for Hartville Hardware, the nation's largest hardware store, and this is their second location.
Yeah, we're excited.
This thing is amazing, isn't it?
We're
Gosh.
excited. We started off Lehman's Hardware was one of our first retailers. And of course, Hartville acquired them and gave us the introduction to them last year, actually 2 years ago. We've been selling at Hartville down in Hartville, Ohio, at the main store, which is where we have the Timber Rock Summit and our large display down there. And now we're excited to be here at their new location here in Middlefield to bring the Logox here as well.
Just right up the road from Ohio Woodburner.
Yeah. Yeah. So we love working with these guys. Cody and Jerry are awesome, and they're always really welcoming every time we come here. Very hospitable.
All right. So Austin is doing a sales pitch right now. So let me just peek inside here and just take a look at this place. Oh, looky here. These are funny looking saws. Never seen anything like this before. I mean, good heavens, what is this? A Wolf Ridge 28 ton. This is a good looking machine. Has a Honda 390. Log lift. Dr. Pepper cooler. And you may remember this guy. This is Jerry.
Hi.
With Hartville Hardware. He was also at the International Firewood Expo.
Oh, the extravaganza.
So you are now up here at the new location in Middlefield, Ohio. So tell us about this store. It is beautiful.
Yeah, so we're very blessed to have another location other than our main store in Hartville, of course. So this facility is about 80,000 square feet.
Wow.
And a nice 40,000 square foot drive-through lumber area. So the contractors can shop and be dry and drive through and load their vehicles in the morning and get out. So,
well, if it were to ever rain around here, that would be a major convenience. All right, well, Jerry, whenever you get busy stacking this wood, I'll be over there.
Very nice.
All right.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm sorry about the wind. I'm walking out in the parking lot. There's something I want to show you here, though. This is the side of Hartville Hardware, and I'm walking by a very good looking truck right there. This is something that is unique to an Amish town, because every store, every public place has a hitching post, and Hartville Hardware has built a huge one here to keep the horses out of the weather, because this is closer to Lake Erie and we get some crazy snowstorms in this area. But it looks like we've got some exhaust damage here. But here you are. This is every retail place here on this road will have a hitching post like this for the horses and the buggies. We'll get hitched to them. But here they've put in one to get them out of the wind in the wintertime. Thought you'd like that, guys. So here Hartville's got in a whole pallet of the Logox 3-in-1 forestry multi-tool, which we all know and love. And Austin, you know, I'm standing here, and where is it? There it is, the 3-in-1 tool. Mm-hmm. That is, and it has become a legacy in the firewood industry. What the heck? And then what's it like to be associated with that, like your whole family?
Appreciate you saying that. I mean, that's what building a business is building a legacy, right? Mm-hmm. So with that, having a tool that we use ourselves, that we designed to use ourselves,
Yes.
and built a business around it. We're very responsive to our customers and the feedback that we got.
This was invented in a garage. It was. It was just an idea that got penciled onto paper and then cut into steel. And then it's been produced. It's been well received, and it has grown, and your company is growing, and you are becoming like a major presence in the firewood industry, not just because of that, but now you got this. And I think the sky's the limit for you guys, huh?
Well, and that's what, yeah. And so the Timberjack and the can hook have been around forever, but we took it and put our spin on it with the handle for the hollow that allows you to grab those log rounds off the ground without bending over and hurting your back.
Heck yeah. All right, so Austin, thanks a lot. Thanks for inviting me out here. Next time, let's get some warmer weather.
You bring the sunshine with you from Southern Ohio.
Gee whiz. Yeah, I was a couple of weeks ago, I was trying not to faint, and now I'm up here shivering. I can't hold
That's a
my...
lot different than the Bunyan shows.
Gosh.
Different weather.
Oh my gosh, yeah. So Austin, thank you, and man, just knowing you and being able to call you a friend is a big deal. And then knowing about the relationship with the Timberox and the Logox and everyone involved with this. So this is just great. So let's all tell Austin hello and goodbye from Hartville Hardware. And Austin, let's tell everyone out there to have a great
Great day.
day.